I wanna sing my song. I just wanna run, not be gone too long, 'cause this time is precious still. I wanna keep it close to me. I'm wishing on a star to make more time to see. You can always dream. You can put your life on hold, 'cause time won't wait for you. You can always see what is here in the now, and then you'll find out how to keep dreaming. You can always dream. No one's taken that from you. Only you can see it through, just like the way you do. So feed it from your soul and weigh it from both sides. The fulcrum and the tides will give direction that you'll know. You can always dream. You can put your life on hold, 'cause time won't wait for you. You can always see what is here in the now, and then you'll find out how to keep dreaming. When you make the time, it's a game of give and take. When the balance is at stake, you need to take a look inside. Look deep into your heart and remember how it feels. It's where the answer lies and tells you what is real. You can always dream. You can put your life on hold, 'cause time won't wait for you. You can always see what is here in the now, and then you'll find out how to keep dreaming.
Good Sunday morning, Celebration Center. My name is Jason, and I am your host with the most because you're all here in front of me. If you're online, please say hi in the chat so we can appreciate your virtual presence. And if you are in the room, please make sure to silence your cell phones. I would like to note that our gathering is being recorded today and will later be posted on YouTube for future viewing if you'd like to watch again and appreciate the time that we're sharing together today once more. We have a wonderful service planned for you as always, so let's take a quick moment to thank all of those who make it possible. I'd like to give a round of applause to our talented tech master guru, Ivor, in the tech booth, our superhero in tech, and of course, all of you for showing up today. Yes, big round of applause, big round of applause. Our practitioner today is our very own Irina Kurashevich, and our guest speaker and musician is the one and only Amy Steinberg. And because she's speaking and performing some music today, I would like to introduce her right now. Amy Steinberg is a powerhouse singer, songwriter, and minister of joy whose work blends music, comedy, and deep spiritual insight. She's a religious science minister, spiritual entertainer, and currently traveling the country with her one-woman show, Ministar, a cosmic revival and leading creative spiritual gatherings like the Garden of Good. With humor, heart, and a radiant voice, Amy invites us all to remember the light within and celebrate the divine spark that we truly are. And with that, I would like to welcome Amy for our opening song.
Well, it is a pleasure to be with you. Celebration. I mean, just the name of your center makes me happy. And I just thought we'd start with a song that we all know. Get us singing, get us in the vibe of gratitude right out the gate, yes? So I know you know this, so you're going to have to sing with me. It's my favorite song to start a service. It's the great Karen Drucker. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. You know it. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day, this healing day, this healing day, this healing day. Let's do that again now that you know it. Come on. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this healing day, this healing day, this healing day. Take a moment to bring to mind some of your friends, and let's thank for our wonderful friends. Here we go. Thank you for my friends, Spirit. Thank you for my friends. Thank you for my friends, Spirit. Thank you for my wonderful friends. My wonderful friends. My wonderful friends. How about my radiant health? Thank you for my health, Spirit. Thank you for my health. Come on. Thank you for my health, Spirit. Thank you for my radiant health. My radiant health. My radiant health. How about we close with my glorious life? Come on. Thank you for my life, Spirit. Thank you for my life. Thank you for my life, Spirit. Thank you for my glorious life. My glorious life.
Amy. Is that okay now? Good. Thank you, Amy. I haven't heard this song for some time. I love it. Well, my name is Irina Kurashevich, and I'm platform practitioner here for today. And just let's take a deep breath. And let it go. And take another deep breath and let it go. So, beginning in the place of awareness and thanks for our time together, let's get comfortable and relax, allowing our eyelids to close if that feels comfortable and safe for you. And now breathe. Mindfully inhale, being aware of the gift of life that breath is. And exhale, letting go of thoughts, distractions, past and future concerns. And again, breath in, breath out. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. And by breathing in and exhaling, we're letting go. So for today's reading, I'll share a beginning of the meditation by Michael Beckwith from his book, Spiritual Liberation. Right here and right now, I enter the Spirit's full dimension of unconditional love, peace, clarity. In the light of this clarity, I align my awareness with universal law. My entire inner being opens and welcomes these qualities as my laws of life. And take another deep breath and join me in prayer. There is only one life. That life is God's life. That life is perfect. And that life is my life right now. And this is all I know. That the power of the universe that supports me, that creates everything around me and within me, everything I know and everything beyond my understanding is here and now. There is nothing else but the divine power, the creative energy of love, the Spirit itself, that is the essence of all that exists. And as I know that there is nothing else but the divine energy, I know that I am perfect, whole, and complete, that I am inseparable from the divine. And I know that all God's qualities belong to me, here and now, that I am in love, that I am in peace, that I am in divine creativity, and that I am harmony and joy. And from my oneness with the divine, I declare oneness with the divine for everyone who can hear me now. And for those who will never know that I existed. And I know that my prayer is here and now, is acceptance of peace within me, within this community, within this area, within this country, and within the whole world. Peace starts with each of us, and I declare peace in every heart, right here, right now. I declare loving, perfect communication where divine energy talks to divine energy. I claim the spiritual resolution of all the issues that are going on in Washington, D.C. and all over the world. I declare abundance and prosperity for those who are experiencing lack, as I know that abundance is there. I know opening the hearts and sending love in so many different shapes and forms to those who may feel suffering now, hunger, pain. I know that there is healing energy, and it's ours just to reveal it, as I know that healing is revealing. And from this understanding and acceptance of the spiritual truth of divine energy and divine love, I go to gratitude. I'm so grateful to know what I know, to believe what I believe, to faith what I faith, and to love what I love. I'm grateful for this opportunity to speak the word of truth, and I let it be. From deep gratitude, I release it into the law, as I know that there is only one law, and it's already done. My words are already fulfilled in the perfect mind of God. And I simply relax. I let go. I let God. And so it is. And I would like to let you know that if you would like to pray with us, the practitioners available for prayer, we have a QR code. We do. You can submit your prayer request, or you can go to our website and submit prayer through the special button that you can find there. And also we have the green cards in the center. You also can fulfill it. And practitioners are happy to pray with you after the service or by demand.
Good morning again. What a beautiful prayer. Thank you so, so much for that. Imagine yourself standing in the middle of a room where the walls are made of wonder and your heart is like a tiny bloom. You feel that you are everything, but still you want more, as if time is whispering, this is what you're here for. You are here to create, to make something new. You are here to embody God as you. So what are you longing for? What are you calling to be? What's calling you? Listen for the answers in the room of possibility. Yeah. Listen for the answers in the room of possibility. Yeah. See, anything is possible. Anything is possible. That's your part. You can sing it with me. Anything is possible. But only you can know what it is that you've got. And you can try to let it rot, but your soul is too smart. It remembers who you are. You are God. You are here to create, to make something new. You are here to embody God as you. So what are you longing for? What is calling you to be? What's calling you, baby? Listen for the answers in the room of possibility. Yeah. Listen for the answers in the room of possibility. Yeah, anything is possible. Anything is possible. I know you're singing with me. Anything is possible. You are here to create, to make something new. You are here to embody the goddess as you. What are you longing for? What is calling you to be? What's calling you, baby? Listen for the answers. You gotta listen though. Are you listening? Listen for the answers in the room of possibility. Yeah. Listen for the answers in the room of possibility. Yeah. See, anything is possible. Anything is possible. Anything. Anything is possible. Yes, anything is possible. That's what we believe here. And it all begins within, just like that beautiful prayer reminded us that it starts inside of us, because there's only one thing happening. There's only one thing happening, and it is pure, perfect, conscious life. And how cool is it just to be alive today? Yes. Can I hear a hallelujah? Well, I prepared a talk for you today, and I wonder if this is going to show up for you okay. And does it look like it's backwards on your side of things? I wonder if you can fix that for me, or if I just won't use slides. Or are you seeing it right? I don't know. Maybe I should just not use slides, because to me it looks like it's backwards. Okay, I'm just going to not use that because I'm not sure. Oh, no, it looks fine. I can see it. I can see it on the other thing that I'm looking at. Okay. Take 2. See, nothing has to be perfect. It's perfectly imperfect. That's life. Okay. So dream your dream, and it's funny because the theme for today for CSL is discover the hidden wonders of the unseen layers of life that nourish and sustain our world. Dive into the intricate dance of decomposition and renewal that enriches both nature and our personal journeys. And I just think that's so funny that we're talking about decomposition. And I just, for some reason, that made me think of dreams, because when you're thinking about getting older, right, you're thinking, oh, maybe it's too late to do things. It's too late to get after it. It's too late to dream that dream. But I am here to tell you, honey, no. Every part of you this season, this time, this is getting enriched. It's going into that darkness to where things are going to be reborn. You're going to have new dreams, new things that come up for us. There's soil beneath our lives. There's this ground of becoming right now, And so as we break down the nourishment, we can see what is coming next. And dreams don't just, come from the stars. They come from the dirt, right? So as I embark upon this talk for you, I just want you to know that I think dreaming is the most radical thing that we can do right now. It really, really is. Because to dream is to say, I believe in more. Let's say that. I believe in more. More than what I see. Certainly on the news, right? More than what I've been told by those who came before me, who maybe got jaded, right? More than I've already done. Dreaming, actually really dreaming, is an act of faith. And it's the way that we have faith here in Centers for Spiritual Living and New Thought. It's your soul. It's always saying to you, hey, there's more. There's more to be revealed about who you are and what you came here to do. So I have been, doing lots of different things. As you heard in my bio, I'm a musician, I'm an artist, I'm traveling, I do a lot of things, and I've been performing and ministering and, just trying to make sense of all the things in my life. And I was thrifting. I do all kinds of, I made this jacket here. This is my first costume for the show that I'm going to tell you about. But basically I was thrifting and I found this dollhouse. Okay. I found a dollhouse. Now I wasn't really a girly kid, but when I saw this dollhouse, this is the dollhouse completed, but it was empty. It's this big wooden dollhouse. This is like 3 feet tall. When I first saw this dollhouse, it like called to me. It was like, you have to bring me home and do something creative, artistic, and spiritual with me. And it wasn't like performative. It was just, I was going within. I was like, what is this house about? What is this dollhouse trying to tell me? But basically it was like, this is the home of your soul. Let's explore it. Let's explore the home of your soul. Now, I didn't know what that meant. I thought at first that it was sort of my inner child trying to play around with me and be like, oh, my little inner child. And then I realized after the very first thing that I found, because I didn't even know what I was going to do with this doll. What was I going to buy? All kinds of, I didn't know, but I just kind of looked for clues. And the first thing I found was a tiny acorn candle. And I thought, well, acorns are the quintessence of possibility. And that was the first room that I created, was the room of possibility, which is the song that you just heard. And what basically happened is that every room in this dollhouse became another part, another piece of my journey, of my life. There's the room of possibility. I have the space of sweetness, and on and on. But the journey of creating the dollhouse birthed this brand new show that I wrote. It birthed my reawakened dreams. I had studied theater and acting, and I kind of put it aside for music and playing churches and stuff. And I don't know, I just realized that I wanted to make a new show. And I started to dream about it. I started to dream about doing it in New York City. Who here loves New York City, right? It's just the best city on earth. And I had lived there when I was younger, and that dream kind of had just died, to be honest with you. And I reawakened the dream, and I took it to New York City, and I sold out this little venue. And this is just this teaching in action. And I'm going again, actually. I'm going again. Oh, what is this? Dreams remind us that we're still alive. I don't even know what that slide is about. I wanted to show you this, which is this. I'm going to be in New York next, the 22nd, again, doing this show. I'm telling you because you're close by, and who knows, maybe you'll take the train in and come see me. If you want more information about it, you can go to my website, amysteinberg.net. Why am I telling you this? I am telling you this not just to promote my show, which is great, but to share that your dreams can be reawakened again, okay? And there have been times during this journey, because I've done it now. I did it in New York in July, and then I brought it to Asheville, and I brought it to Kansas City, and I just did it last weekend in Ocala, Florida, and then I'm going back to New York again. And I have had days of doubt. I have had days of, I am not displaying the financial abundance to be doing this. I have had days where I think, who cares? I don't want to do it. But this dream keeps whispering, you care, you do, keep dreaming. And this is what I'm saying. There's a dream that you're having that keeps whispering to you. You're not childish. You're childlike. You're childlike. Keep that little inner child alive, listening to those voices, right? Dreams, I'll go back to that other slide. I think that's what remind us that we're still alive. We're still creative, and we're connected to that great mystery, that great, fabulous mystery that is ever expanding inside and through and as our lives. Of course, we've heard this quote before, but I'm going to say it again. Imagination is more important than knowledge. That's Einstein, the great, brilliant scientist of our times, right? Imagination, to dream is to use our divinity. To dream and imagine is to build new worlds, new things. We cannot give up on our dreams. We cannot, because when we stop dreaming, we stop evolving. And the universe loves a good evolution story. Yes. So I've learned something important as I've kind of got after this dream, right? There's a dream beneath a dream. There's the dream that you think you want, and then there's a dream under the dream, right? So when I was younger, I sort of thought, oh, I want to be famous. I want to be a big star. I want to change the world with music, right? All this kind of big, grandiose dreaming. But then when I went through this thing with this show, it's called Mini Star, right? Ministar. It's a play on words, obviously. But it's this idea about I want to shine my light so I can connect with you, so I can inspire you to shine your light. And it's not about fame. It's about connection. It's about being seen and seeing others, to awaken something, awaken possibility in people, to keep people dreaming. That's my dream. My dream is to keep you dreaming. Now, maybe your dream isn't Broadway. Maybe your dream is to open, it might not be to open a new bakery, but it might be just to bring some sweetness into the world. Maybe your dream isn't to be a painter, but to bring color where there's gray in the world. Maybe you don't want to be rich, but you want to experience the freedom that comes with abundance. And I find great comfort knowing that some of the world's most beautiful dreams took a while to bloom, right? It's never too late for a dream to bloom. You may have heard some of these before, but I'm going to tell them again because they're such awesome stories. So there's Grandma Moses, right? Grandma Moses did not start painting until she was 78. Did I save any of her? No, I thought I had picked up some. Google Grandma Moses, amazing painter. I looked at a bunch of her different paintings, but she had been a farm wife her whole life. And then her hands got too arthritic to embroider, and she picked up a paintbrush. And by the time she was 100 years old, her art was hanging in museums all over the world. That's amazing. Laura Ingalls Wilder did not publish Little House on the Prairie until she was 65. And her dream waited for the right season, right? Colonel Sanders was in his 60s when KFC took off. And I don't even really eat KFC, but I just think it's cool that he dreamed a dream. And he used this specific amount of herbs, and he was persistent. And the point of all those stories is that dreams don't expire. They evolve. They grow with us, through us, as us. Okay? The divine dream never dies. It just changes form. It just changes form. I had no idea I wanted to become a minister. I prefer ministar, but I didn't know that this teaching would affect me so much that I would want to share it with the world, right? I want to just quickly touch upon actually dreaming, like sleep dreaming. Our dreaming, actually dreaming, is vital for us. Our brains need that REM sleep to process our emotions, to heal, to integrate experiences. And creatively, we need that same thing. We need awake dreaming. And so that the moments where we might feel out of control, we have to stop shooting and start to practice these principles of this new thought, right? Remembering that we are one with everything, remembering that there is an abundance available at any moment. The other day I was having a moment, I was freaking out, and I sat in meditation and I couldn't get into abundance, right? I couldn't get there. I just couldn't find it. But what I could find was a feeling of peace and safety in the moment. And that led to the abundance, to the gratitude. And this is how we make these new neural connections. Science of mind, right? It's in our mind that we're working. We're working toward our consciousness, getting these dreams to fuel us and wire us, right? So I remember standing on stage in New York City doing this show, Ministar, about this dollhouse. The show is about a show within a show. It's kind of like an interesting meta, right? It's a show about writing the show in a way. But I stood there and I thought, this dream is dreaming me. It was weird. It wasn't about applause or reviews or success. It was about becoming whole. The whole dollhouse journey was about the wholeness, about exploring for me, heartbreak, rejection, not enoughness, too muchness, something that was keeping me from my dreams, all those thoughts, all those feelings of being broken. And I realized that it's not about getting anywhere. And we know this, right? It's about being where you are and becoming by doing it. We become by taking those next steps. So I want to encourage you. I want to ask you, what is your dream? And now if you are watching online, I encourage you to put it in the comments, and I have it right in front of me. So if I see something, I will announce it. You know, you may have something, a book, a business, a trip, a song, or maybe you don't even know. You just have something. There's a tug, there's a hunger, there's something more. Listen, if you're in New Thought teachings, if you're drawn to this way of being, then you know something is growing in you always. There's always, like, a flower doesn't stop growing, right? It keeps growing until it decomposes and turns into something else, right? And that's your life, this constant changes and growth, and, you know, and that tug, that thing pulling at you, it's sacred, okay? It's sacred. It's the universe calling you. What's possible? Anything is possible. You don't even have to have it figured out. I don't have it figured out. I'm just showing up to New York next week to a venue I've never been to before. It's called Green Room 42. I'm so excited. It looks beautiful. They have a grand piano. I'm going to be singing and playing, and I'm just super excited about it, but it's scary. But I know this to be true. Follow your bliss. Follow your bliss, and the doors will open where once there were only walls. Of course, we know that quote from Joseph Campbell, the wonderful mythophysician, we'll call him. So I just want you to take a moment to breathe in with me. We did some breathing already today, but that is so good. But just imagine that you've got something. You've got a dream. You've got a vast dream, and you feel it calling you, and it's forming. And imagine that this dream is gently sort of falling toward you, and it's choosing you. And you don't have to chase it. That's the other thing that I've been learning. I don't have to chase this. I just have to receive it. I have to get after it, meaning write the show, perform the show, book the show, and then receive it. You know, I've been sort of thinking every time I do a show, it's different. I make a jacket for every show. This is the very first jacket that I made. I kind of want to show you a little bit more about it, but it's all patches, which is about all the parts and pieces. And every patch has a meaning. Every single patch has a meaning. You could ask me about it later if you're interested in hearing more about it. But anyway, so I made one for Kansas City. I made one for Ocala. I'm making another one for this next New York City trip right now, making it. And as I'm making it, I'm realizing that it's the process. There's no there. I don't have to know. I just have to keep sowing, keep dreaming. Oh, and as I'm working on it, I'm thinking, well, the order should be different, or this song should go after this song. And I was talking to a friend yesterday, and she was like, trust that all this work that you've been doing is going to work itself out. And every show is different. This show breathes just like this philosophy. I love this philosophy because we're open at the top, right? All of Ernest Holmes' writings, all of the Fillmore's, the Butterworth writings, they're all the New Thought writings say, keep open at the top. Keep believing that there's more. There's more to learn, to know, to grow into. And that's what I love about this wild, screwed up country that we live in. It is ripe. We just watched that new Death by Lightning that's on Netflix. It's the story of James Garfield, who was president for 3 months or something. And, you know, it's interesting to look at history through, you know, the eyes this way. Our country was born of an idea, imperfect, but we are the practitioners that can see this idea of independence and freedom and democracy, all these beautiful ideas that we can still hold the vision for, right? Even though a lot of us are a little bit fearful right now. There's some stuff going on. It doesn't mean stop dreaming. It doesn't mean stop dreaming. Please promise me that you will continue dreaming, because we need you right now to dream that dream. I am ready to dream my dream. Say it with me. I am ready to dream my dream. No, I will not break out in Les Mis. I promise. I dream to dream. I will. Okay. So I want to close us with a treatment, and then I'm going to sing you another song. So I invite you to close your eyes for a moment and just take in this beautiful energy that you're feeling, this stirred up dreamer that you are. Breathe it in. And just know that this power, this presence, this life is showing up and showing off as you, as me, as this life, as the energy of expression, as the energy of art, as the energy of life. And I know and declare for every person here that there are unrealized, untapped dreams and resources and possibilities that are happening right now, because now is all there is. And in this beautiful moment right now, I live, breathe, talk, walk, eat, and sleep peace and love and joy, this energy that I can turn toward. And I turn toward it now, the awareness of truth that is my life now. There is only one life. That life is God's life. That life is perfect in my life right now. So grateful to be here, to be with you. And so it is. I release my word. And I do another tune for you before I turn it back over. And I'm going to do another song from the show because I'd love for you to come. If you're seeing me right now, whether it's on YouTube or in person, and you're like, wow, I think I'd be really interested in seeing that show. It's a show about all the parts and pieces and loving all the parts and pieces and keeping dreams alive and letting things, decompose and reconstruct and be reborn. So this is called Mirror on the Door. And as you enter the dollhouse, of course, there's a mirror on the door because you're looking deep into yourself. There's a mirror on the door to a place where you can go. There's a mirror on the door to you. Take a step inside. You might be surprised at what you find. Take a step inside to you. You'll find the stories and the fantasies. You'll find the brokenness of old and golden dreams. You'll find some sweetness and some inner peace. And you will remember what you believe. You believe that love can heal and dreams come true. And you believe in me as much as I believe in you. So dream your dreams until they come true. And then dream something new. I believe in you. I believe, I believe, I believe. I believe, I believe, I believe, yes. The rooms inside your soul and all the stories that you've told. The rooms inside your soul are true. And every part is whole and you perfectly unfold. Yeah, every part of you is whole. You'll find the madness and the memories. You'll find an endless stream of infinite possibility. You'll find the person that you used to be. You'll find me, and you will remember what you believe. Yeah, you believe that love can heal and dreams come true. And you believe in me as much as I believe in you. So dream your dreams until they come true. And then dream something new. I believe in you. I believe, I believe, I believe. Yeah. I believe, I believe, I believe. I believe that love can heal and dreams come true. I believe in me as much as I believe in you. So I'm gonna keep dreaming my crazy dreams until they come true. And then I'm gonna dream, gonna dream. Yeah, I'm gonna dream. I'm gonna keep on dreaming. I'm gonna dream something new. I believe, I believe, I believe, I believe in love. I believe, I believe, I believe, yes. Dream on. I believe, I believe, I believe, and so it is. Thank you so much for having me. Dream on. I shall turn it back over to you.
Yes, we love that. Dream on. You know, when I was in college, I had a professor, and he always used to say, you know, we're not getting a degree in imaginary science. Stop Googling the code. But I never liked that because I think imagination is one of our strongest superpowers. So thank you so much for that kind and loving reminder. Thank you. And I think this is the opportune time to say our vision statement together. So, with me, let's say, awaken humanity to its spiritual magnificence. Yes, let's awaken to our dreams. And with that, I would just like to ask if anyone is here for the first or second time, or maybe you're viewing for the first time online, you know, shout out your name, where you're viewing from. We would love to get to know you. You know, and at the Celebration Center, we are all about forming meaningful and long-lasting connections. So if you'd like, please fill out a guest card and drop it on the table to your left in the basket. And that way you can, you know, we can email you our newsletter and you can stay up to date on all of the wonderful things that we have going on. And if you're online, you can also scan this QR code, fill out a form, and you'll be able to stay updated that way as well. And now at this point, I would like to welcome Irina to bless the gifts and prayer requests.
Thank you, Amy. Thank you. Let's read our affirmation first. So take a deep breath. Fill your lungs with that dream that you're living or praying to live, and read with me, please. Divine love as me blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. And I know that the Celebration Center is blessed. And we didn't let you know how to donate. So let me tell you, there are lots of spiritual ways to do that. You see, the affirmation brings the truth, right? You always can scan this QR code, or you can go online. Our website is celebrationcenter.org, and there is a special button to do that. You always can mail us your check or cash, and the mail address you also can find on our website. And if you're here, we have 2 baskets where you can put your donations. So many ways to give, right? But there is only one source. So take another deep breath. And I know that there is only one source, and that source is generosity and prosperity itself. And I know that the Celebration Center is one and inseparable from it. And I know that that source gives us so much, and we receive and give back to our center, to our community around us, to the global community, as this center supports people of Ukraine, that supports practitioners of Ukraine, that supports others who surround us, as our philosophy teaches us. So I know that the Celebration Center is thriving right here, right now, and forever. I know the financial abundance is one of the divine qualities that belong to Celebration Center right here, right now. I know that there are new programs. I know that there are new fun to explore and to be together in it. And I simply let it be, knowing that all the prayer requests are already fulfilled in the perfect mind of God. So it's mine to accept it and let God. And I do it with gratitude. And so it is.
All right. And with that, I would like to go through some of our announcements. So, a big one coming up is that we have our annual meeting on Sunday, November 16th at 12:30 p.m. And during this meeting, we're going to be voting on next year's budget and new board members and candidates. And we need all voting members to attend. And if you would like to become a voting member, please come see a member of the board, and we would love to connect with you about that. And all are welcome to attend that meeting. It's going to be on Zoom or in person here at the center after the service. Today, no sing-along, but we will have our social hour, so please stick around for that. We'll have some coffee and good conversations. You can't go wrong with that. And next week, we'll have our own Reverend Faith speaking. And I believe that's it for announcements. So now I would like to welcome back Amy for our closing song.
Thank you so much, Jason. And thank you, everybody. Thank you, Ivor and Lynn and everybody who invited me back here with you. And hopefully someday I can come in person and meet you all in person. But I opened with Karen Drucker, and I'm going to close with Daniel Nahmod, the king and queen of New Thought music, in my opinion. And it's just so wonderful to know them. I know them. Isn't that cool? If you haven't been to the Posse Music Fest, by the way, a shout out for the Posies. They are held at Unity Village every year now. And last year I went, and it was amazing to be around so much positive music. So anyway, that was just a weird little plug for New Thought music. And then this one, I don't know if you know it, but it's so great. And it's a great way to end. Love is my decision. It's up to me to give of my heart. Love is my decision, and no one else can tell me to start. And once I decide to change my mind, God will show me how. I love this tune. Love is my decision. It's my decision right here and now. It's a short one, so let's do it twice. You want to? Love is my decision. It's up to me to give of my heart. Love is my decision, and no one else can tell me to start. And once I decide to change my mind, God will show me how. Love is my decision. It's my decision right here and now. Have a fantastic week.
Thank you so much again, Amy. We are so happy to have you here with us today. That was a beautiful, beautiful service. And to close, I would like to invite everyone to stand up for our closing affirmation. I am awakening to my dream.
I am awakening to my dream.
I am consciously living my dream. I am living in the light and love of my heart's true desires. And so it is. Thank you, everyone.